Hey guys, what's up? I'm super excited to be filming today's video. I've been waiting about a month to film this video now, and it's finally happening. I'm going to be installing the RaceChip GTS in my car today. My car is completely stock. I haven't done anything to it yet, so I'm super excited to see how this makes my car feel. Right now my car has about 140 horsepower, and this is going to add about 38 horsepower to that. And I'm also going to be including a before and after 0 to 60 time in this, so you can see the difference that this makes in my car as well. So yeah. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you what all comes in the box when you receive your RaceChip. It's actually pretty simple. There's not really a lot of parts to it. The first thing you're going to see when you open the box is the RaceChip itself. Next in here we have the wiring harness, and I watched some videos on this before and I thought there were supposed to be two, but there's actually only one. And then all we have in here are the zip ties and the little hooks to actually attach the RaceChip to the car. So we have two longer zip ties. We have four shorter zip ties. And then we have four of these little clips that are going to attach to the RaceChip itself and help us secure it in there. And then they give you stickers. The last two things in the box are going to be the instructions on how to do so, which are pretty self-explanatory. And then we have a manual for detaching the connectors properly. Okay, now we're gonna get to the fun part, which is the installation. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my last video, but I do have a 2011 Volkswagen Jetta TDI, just for a reference for you guys. So the first thing we're gonna do is just pop the hood. Okay, and to take off my engine cover, I actually have to unscrew the oil cap here. Okay, and then once the oil cap's off, you're just gonna give the engine cover a tug, and then it'll come off. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna locate the common rail sensor, which is going to be right here, and they tell you in the instructions that it can be identified by a large union nut, so it makes it super easy to identify it. And then all we're going to do is disconnect that. And to do that, you're just going to pull down on this. You're going to pull it towards you, and then it'll come right out. Okay, and once you do that, you're going to take the wiring harness, and they tell you to connect the disconnected connector first. So we're going to do that. And you want to make sure that you hear the click when you connect them. And then we're going to take the other side, and we're just going to connect it to the sensor. You want to make sure you hear that click also. Okay, now what we're going to do is perform a function test. So we're going to turn on the car, but we're not going to start the engine. And we're going to make sure all of the lights on the dashboard light up and that the RaceChip turns on. And there it is. I don't know if you guys can see that with the light. Oh, there it is. So the RaceChip is on. Okay guys, so the RaceChip is officially installed properly, and now all that's left to do is secure it to the engine bay somewhere. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do when securing down our RaceChip is attach the 360 clips that they give us to the RaceChip. You can see I already did one here. We're gonna go ahead and do the other three. Okay guys, I think the hardest part of this whole thing was just trying to figure out where to secure the race chip, because in the photos that they give you, they have it secured like right in there, but there's obviously no room for that. But you also have to keep it out of the way so that it isn't exposed to weather and it's not touching something that's going to get super hot. So I just decided to attach it right in here. I only use 2 zip ties, but it feels like pretty secure, like it's not moving at all. But yeah, overall this was super easy to do. So if you're a beginner like me and you just want to do something to your car just to learn and kind of figure out what things in the engine are, yeah, definitely look into getting a race chip, because